So I'm going to be showcasing this world that I have. It's a survival world that I started a long time ago, and I've been working on it, and I'm very proud of it. So I'm going to showcase it. And as you can see, I'm inside my house. I have a little chandelier thing. It's kind of cool. These chests used to be kind of sorted, but at this point it's not. Like, that used to be a food chest, and it still is, but now most of my chests just end up looking like this. I have 2 music discs that I'm very proud of, and I have a bunch of armor, elytra. In fact, I have 2 elytras. I'm wearing my second one. And now I also have 2 dogs. One is named Jeff, the other I haven't named yet, but this one's name is Jeff. And so it's turning night, so I'm gonna sleep in this bed. I have some furnaces over here that looks like a normal furnace room, but if I go over to this chest right here that I store my netherrack in, and I take this netherrack block, you'll see it opens up a passageway. And if we go down, this is my fanciest room. I've gotten 2 dragon heads, the dragon egg. I used to store my armor here, but then I have some valuables. That chest is empty. Some nice enchanted tools and books, lots of books. I enchanted very many books to get this good armor. Outside, I have a horse that I named Epona because I was into Zelda at the time. I have a nice manual sugar cane that's supplied for a while, and I have a very large wheat farm that has been growing without harvesting for quite a while now. I have a very small chicken farm, but I transported all of my chickens into a new egg farm over there that I'll showcase later. I have some nice pumpkins growing, and it is ooh gosh, an Enderman. Oh gosh. I have another portal that took me a few hours to get all this quartz and build it and get the right design, but I'm really proud of it. I have another wart farm, which allows me to brew all my potions, and I put this torch here. I thought it would help me grow them with more light, but I don't think that's how it works. Next, I have this chorus fruit farm, which I really love the design of. And then my brother, actually, when he was playing with me on this world, built this. And it's this terrace farm that goes up for a while, and it used to be my launching pad for my elytra until I built that one right there that goes up to the max height. As you can see, this small little building is my enchanting area with lapis lazuli in this chest, a grindstone, and an anvil. I have beetroots and carrots growing right here. I'd never really harvest any of these farms at this point because I just use my sword to get cooked food. And over here you can see I have an automatic sugarcane farm, which I put up a couple weeks ago, and it's already gotten me a stack of sugarcane. But that's pretty normal since I don't usually play on this world that much anymore because it's just I've done so much, I'm not really sure what to do next. Oops. If I go over here, you can see I have a map of the land, and you can see this ravine that's right here. And I'll show you that in a bit. And we have the terrace farm and the house and everything. And as you can see, there's a little house right there with a bridge, which I'll show you in a second. Next, we have this chicken egg farm, which has produced a lot of eggs because there's a bunch of chicken. I had it hooked up so that the eggs would come back around and spit out into the chamber, and so that just like multiplied by chickens a lot. if we go into the mine, you can see it's got a nice staircase and is fairly well lit up. I haven't been in here in some time because after I got all my diamonds that I'm ever gonna need, I just didn't find any use to come back down. As you can see, I really went for it to find all those diamonds. So if you need proof, here it is. I got my 2 chests and an infinite water source with a furnace and a crafting table. To get up to my launch pad, I didn't finish it, but I built a bubble elevator. From here you can see my entire farm. And as you can see, that ravine is definitely there. If I head on down, you can see this took me a few days to do. And I built an iron and gold beacon. Yeah, I remember killing the wither. It was down in my mines. But with it, I dug out a chunk. And I built a staircase going down. If we go back up to the platform, you can see that I do have a chest with some random stuff that I acquire when I'm going around the world. But if I fly in this direction, if I follow that path that is laid out, then you'll see I come across the little house which I have made. And I'll come across this mountain right here, which inside of it has a house. As you can see, it's got a very nice view of the land, and if you go inside, oh, it doesn't have a floor. I didn't put that in. But there's a dog, a furnace, a chest, everything you might need. 2 chests. 2 beds, in fact, in case you're spending the night on multiplayer. But it doesn't go just that far. It goes even further. So if I go ahead and launch myself. Yes, the big pipe sticking out of the ground is actually my mob farm. Perfect landing. So if we go down here, then you'll see the zombies are spawning. And if we go back here, down this hallway, then it'll bring them right into the water, trying to get at me. And once they go up, they fall back down after going through that pipe, and I kill them. And if I keep following the path, then I should come to the ocean and this nice little house that I built. Perfect. I call this my vacation spot because, you know, it's a really nice house that I built, and I think it's just really pretty with the birch and the acacia. And it's got a great view of the sea with this little dock and a glass roof so you can look up at the sky. If we head back down this path and instead take this route, then eventually we'll come across my honey farm. So if I go inside, you'll see it is slightly empty, but there's a chest with lots of stuff, and 2 beds, more stuff. As you can see, it's a very good bee farm, and with lots of beehives and lots of flowers, and they make me lots of honey. The last thing I'm going to show you in this world is actually a house that I built this direction, which is the same direction as the stronghold. But if I head over here, you'll see I have a cute little house that I built, which I'm not to take the credit for, as I took a tutorial on it to build it. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So if I just go in here, you can see I got some balconies, crafting table, chairs, tables, and if I go downstairs, a nice storage room. I was planning on having this my permanent house, but I just stayed in the main one near spawn, so yeah, that is my Minecraft world that I started a very long time ago.